Well, it's been a while since we've taken a look at the Mobile Operations Center, or MOC, in GTA 5 Online, so it's time for a comprehensive breakdown. My name's Dan, and I'm an old grumpy gamer. We've got a lot to cover here. The MOC was a complex piece of kit with lots of functionality and lots of options. So we'll be doing a quick overview, budget and buying options, the paywall, unlocking the upgrades, unlocking missions, MOC services, how to call it in, the insurgent, using it as transport, the workshop, the weapons workshop, anti-griefer measures, and the missions. So the MOC is a command trailer based on the US flag mobile unit. It's towed by a Phantom Custom or a Hall'em Custom and is pretty damn chunky as a piece of equipment. So why on earth would you want to purchase an MOC? Well, there's a few reasons. Firstly, access to exclusive missions. The trailer's Operations Center gives you access to a series of exclusive missions that all play reasonably well. Weapons Workshop, so no need to head back to the bunker or the freak shop or agency to restock your Mark II ammo. You can bring the workshop to you. It's a great hidey hole. So this thing can tank up to 20 missiles or RPG rounds. If you need to seek refuge while you're on the run, there are a few places better. Trade prices. There are some cracking discounts available on ruggedized vehicles once you've knocked over a few missions, and the personal insurgent, so that allows you to set the weaponized armored insurgent pickup custom as your personal vehicle. So let's talk budget. Now the MOC is, well, mobile, so we don't need to worry about location, but we do need to worry about what's hauling the trailer. So we have two base options here. The Phantom Custom, which is a traditional US or Australian style trailer tractor. If you pick this option, the trailer and truck will set you back $1,225,000 in total. The other truck you can grab from the get-go is the Hauler Custom. This is a Euro style cab over. It's a touch slower than the Phantom, but a bit quicker off the mark. So this is my pick at $1,400,000 even. Next, we have some options for the trailer. Now the trailer is laid out in bays. We have 3 slots available to fill. Starting with the first bay, you can either grab the standard living quarters for an additional $145,000 or the command center for $320,000, which also includes a turret for the trailer. For the second bay, you can leave it empty at no additional cost. You can slap the living quarters in there at $145,000 if you didn't add it for the first bay, or you can add a standalone weapons workshop at $245,000. You also have the option to add a weapons and vehicle workshop, which also takes up bay 3 for a total of $995,000. Finally, the third bay, if you've not already filled it, this one's limited to a personal quarters if you don't already have one at $145,000, and personal vehicle storage at $195,000. Next up is the color scheme. We have 3 color schemes available: white, gray, or black, each with their own subset of colors. Now you can go for the straight white at no additional cost, or you can grab any of the other color schemes at a flat rate of $115,000. Finally, we have the loadout. You don't have to add anything if you don't want, although the command center comes with a front turret. Regardless, you can upgrade to the front and rear turret sets at a cost of $210,000 if you've unlocked the option with the bunker research. So you can get away with the straight $1,370,000 for the MOC itself in a pinch. That's the Phantom Custom and the minimum required fit out for the trailer of the sleeping quarters. But the optimum layout for this is the Hauler Custom, Command Center, Weapon and Vehicle Workshop, upgraded color scheme, and the armaments after they've been researched, which brings us to around $2,820,000 for the machine itself, and with mission earnings available, that works out to a little over 35 hours of active grinding to make your money back. However, and it's a big however, this thing comes with one of the biggest paywalls in the game, so you can't just buy the MOC. You need to unlock the MOC. With that in mind, you're looking at a minimum additional spend of $1,165,000 before you can unlock the MOC. But even then, as we discussed in our bunker guide, $2 million is a better price for this one. So if you don't already own a bunker, your actual out-of-pockets is more like $4,800,000 or 60 hours for a damn trailer. Not bad, Rockstar, not bad. Now, the more astute of you may have noticed when we were going through the upgrade options, the front and rear turret options. This typically isn't available out of the box. Instead, you'll have to unlock that upgrade with bunker research. For the full breakdown on what's involved, check out the bunker guide. There's a link in the description below. But the upshot is you'll need to grind bunker research unlocks until you get a shot at the turret upgrade. This seems to be randomy, so it might take a while and cost quite a bit of money. Speaking of unlocks, we do need to do a bit of work to unlock actual missions for the MOC. These pay okay and get you trade prices on a few different vehicles, but the main thing is they're actually a lot of fun, so it can be worth the grind if you're keen. To unlock MOC missions, you need to do bunker supply runs, which is to say you need to pop to the PC in your bunker, then go to supplies and steal supplies. Purchasing them doesn't count, you have to actually steal them. You'll notice here in the start mission screen in the control center next to these padlocks, there's a number. That's the number of steal supply missions you need to run to unlock the individual mission type. So you can see here, the first only takes 2, the next 4, then 6, and so on until 16. Basically, you unlock a new mission type every 2 supply runs. Each supply run will take between 8 and 15 minutes depending on your skill set, and once your supplies are maxed, you'll need to wait for them to diminish. So with 16 runs, you're likely around 4 hours of grinding to unlock the lot. And sadly, there's no way around it, so best settle in for a long afternoon. Right, with the unlocks and expenses out of the way, what can you actually do with your MOC? Well, there are a couple of things. You can call in the MOC using your interaction menu. That's M on your keyboard and double squares on your Xbox or swipe on your PlayStation. Once you're there, head down to Services, then MOC, request MOC. You can also call a personal vehicle in from here if you have one stored in the MOC itself. If you've fitted the vehicle workshop and drive your Insurgent into the back of the MOC, it's switched from a Pegasus vehicle over to a personal vehicle, meaning you can now transport it in the back of the MOC or Avenger, and you can customize it a bit. And you can also use your mechanic to drop it off instead of paying for a Pegasus call. It's worth noting you can also do this in the Avenger instead if you choose not to fit the workshop. So transport next, and first up you can drive a personal vehicle into the back if you need to. This is great if you want to transport something from one end of the map to the other. I mean, it's slower than getting there with an Avenger, but if you want something to arrive in pristine condition, it's certainly a way at it. Sadly, this is limited to personal vehicles though. You can't use it for chop shop deliveries, vehicle warehouse drop-offs, auto shop customer vehicles, or exotic exports. Hopefully that'll change in the future, but I'm not holding out hope. The workshop next, and you can drive most standard vehicles into the back of the MOC by parking up the back, then using the button prompt top left to pull the vehicle in. If you've unlocked the weapons research or the vehicle research in the bunker, you'll be prompted to upgrade. While your vehicle's in the back, you can activate the vehicle workshop and customize your vehicle as well. And if you've unlocked specific upgrades via the bunker research, you can install them there too. Weapons workshop next, and if you've been grinding bunker research, you will have unlocked some upgrades for your weapons. The weapons workshop allows you to upgrade eligible pieces to Mark II, increasing firepower and opening up options for different ammo types. To be honest, this is why I actually got the thing in the first place. Being able to re-up your Mark II ammo more or less anywhere on the map has proven to be very handy. Plus, who doesn't like a Mark II sniper with thermal vision and explosive rounds? It's great fun. It's worth noting though, a weapons workshop is available for free at the Freak Shop, and Mark II ammo is available from your requisitions officer at the agency and from the gun van, so it isn't quite as necessary as it used to be. On to anti-griefer. So also one of the most fun things for free roam is the anti-griefing measures. It's better if you have 2 friends because you can jump in the back and use the mounted cannons to take out clowns, if you've got a bit of patience and a good aim. These have explosive rounds, or E rounds, similar to the Avenger too, so that's always a good time. Finally, the last thing the MOC can do is launch a specific set of missions that allow you to make money. Now, the typical payout is the standard $22,000 for more than 15 minutes of playtime, so assuming you're able to cycle through 4 an hour, you can earn upwards of 80 grand an hour or so pretty easily. So is it worth it? Look, to me, it comes with a whole lot of palaver for not a lot of gain. I get it for back in the day with the weapons workshop and the tankiness, but it's a lot of money and you can do most stuff in other places now. So yeah, if you already own a bunker, grab it. If not, I wouldn't worry about it until much later in your GTA career. And thanks for watching. Stay safe, wash your hands, we'll see you in the next video.